This was a fun and busy day in real estate, and I would like to share a tip with you sellers. You sellers who live in a house right now but are dreaming of a new house. You're going to be selling one house and hopefully close your sale just a couple days before you close your purchase and make one move and wrap it all up in one neat tidy bow. I want to tell you this is possible, and there's many ways to do it. Some ways are very stressful and some ways are less stressful. And so I just wanted to take just a minute here and talk really straight and honest with you about this. Since you're not sitting on the other side of my camera and I can't see you personally, I hope it doesn't offend you, because when I talk to you face to face and I hear your story, I will tell you that whatever is the best time for you will be the best time to move, and that's totally true. And I'll tell you, whatever works the best for you in your schedule, that is how we will list your house, and that is how we'll get your house sold. And that's also true. It is your sale and it is your purchase, and it has to go your way. But right now, I'm just talking to the great void, whoever's listening out there. And so please don't be offended. I'm going to tell you the honest truth. And I'll probably tell you it as we're sitting together, but you may not hear it quite as well when it's your life in the balance. But I just want to tell you, okay, if you need to sell your house and buy your house, just for 1 minute, I want you to imagine that you need to find the new house first. And so you search and you look and you find your dream house and you love it and you make an offer. And your offer, of course, is contingent on your current house selling, and your current house isn't listed yet. And the sellers of the house you want to buy are really motivated, so they're not even looking at contingent offers, and your offer is rejected. That stinks. Now imagine this happens again. You go back on the market, you're kind of sad at first, but over time you get more eager and you look around and finally you find it. A house that's even better than the first house. It is your dream house. You're so excited. You make an offer and your house is almost ready to list. And so you make an offer. Of course, it's contingent on your current house selling. And you send it over so excited. It's a full price offer. But the sellers of the house you want to buy are so eager to move, they're not looking at contingent offers. And so your offer is rejected. I want you to imagine as a buyer how disappointing this is. It can happen time after time after time after time. I've worked with buyers many times in a row this can happen, and I gotta tell you, each time it's a little more devastating. You start to feel like you are never going to find the right house, that this just isn't gonna work out. And I tell you that if you're ready to move, you will find the right house and it will work out. And that's true. I've never had somebody come to me yet that was honestly ready to move, putting all the effort in, and we haven't been able to work it out. It'll work out. But I want you to think now, that is kind of, that's the hard way to do it. And it seems like I do it that way a lot because sellers can feel afraid to list their house before they have the new house lined up. I mean, I get it. Who wants to be homeless? I don't want to be homeless, so I totally get it. But I just want to share with you, there is an easier way. Way easier. If you list your house first, take the time. I can help you do a home inspection, do professional photos. If there's anything, broken that needs repaired, get it repaired. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some carpet, whatever your house needs. I can help you know how to hit the market strong. We'll talk about the pricing. Hit the market strong so that you can bring in multiple offers right away, and then you have the power. You can look at those offers and you can counter back to the best offer first and ask them for a 60-day escrow. Tell them that you need to find the new house you're going to buy, and so this offer will be contingent on your purchasing a new house, and ask them for a 60-day escrow. And then, if they won't go for it, just go down to the new offer that's not maybe quite as good as the first one, but the second offer you have on the table, and see if they'll go for it. Now, if you listed at an aggressive price and you brought in multiple offers and you negotiate with those offers, you can find somebody who's willing to give you a 60-day escrow so that you can sell your house and then be contingent on you finding the new house and buying it. And then when you go out looking for the new house, you don't have to write such a weak offer. Your offer will say, yes, this is contingent on my house selling, but it's already in escrow. Here's the escrow agent. Here's a copy of the first page of the preliminary title report, or whatever you want to show them that proves that your house is in escrow. That is a much, much stronger offer than a contingent offer. And maybe in another movie I'll talk about there's other ways you can avoid making the contingent offer, but and this would still be a contingent offer because your house has to sell, but it's much stronger than an offer where you have not listed your house yet. And so I just wanted to make a movie because I run into this really frequently with buyers and sellers who are doing both buying and selling. And I absolutely understand it. Nobody wants to be homeless. So people are afraid to list their house for sale before they find the perfect house that they want to buy. But I got to tell you, this is a time in your life where if you're really ready to move and you take that leap of faith and you list your house at an aggressive price, bring in multiple offers, negotiate them to get the best offer that gives you long terms, and then you can go out and look for your dream house. And when you are searching for your dream house, you'll find it. It may take some time, but you'll find it. And so that is my best advice for you. Along with this, I would say you definitely need a plan B for if your house that you're selling closes before the house that you're buying. Maybe you have family that you could stay with or friends that you could stay with. Maybe you put some money aside to go to the ocean, be an Airbnb for a week or something, call it your vacation. You definitely need a plan B if the timelines don't line up perfectly, but doing it this way, listing first, will be so much less stressful than trying to find the house you're going to buy before selling the house you're in currently. So anyway, I know this is pretty deep. Maybe all of you listening to it, it doesn't feel right. It's scary, but I'm going to tell you as a voice of experience, it really works. So if you have any questions about getting your house sold, I would love to help you. I don't know if I said it at the beginning, but this is Anastasia Hendrick with Century 21 JC Jones American Dream. And I would love to help you answer your questions specifically and help you get your house sold. And of course, I'll give you my very, very best advice, but when you are selling your house, you call the shots. And so we'll do it the way that makes you feel comfortable and works with you. I just wanted to share with you this advice because it's hard when you're in the moment. It's hard to hear it. But anyway, maybe if you heard it ahead of time, you'll have it somewhere in the back of your mind and it'll help you. So give me a call if you have any questions. The number's below. And if you have any tips on this, you could put it in the comments. If you've ever done the buying and selling at the same time, if there was any little tips that helped you get through the process, I'd love to hear them, and I'm sure other people watching the movie would love to hear them as well. So please share in the comments. Thank you. Have a great day.